Good morning. So it's pretty early, and second time I'm recording this because the first time I just jumped right into it and I thought, well, I should probably just say hi to everybody. So hi, hope everything's going well. And yeah, today's kind of a mixed bag. We're going to pick something up, and something that's for the break room project that I'm doing. And it's kind of a weird story, or a funny story. Maybe it's not weird or funny, I don't know, but let me give you a little context. So when this channel first started out, I was actually in Poland, and I wanted to make videos about exporting the antiques from Eastern Europe that I'm going to be doing. It's like my second kind of adventure besides working on that building there. So yeah, so I was making videos about the process of finding stuff, cool stuff, because I wanted to make an antique booth here, or maybe a showroom here at the building. And I couldn't find any information about how to get things approved to be exported out of the European Union, and how to ship them in a container and all that stuff. So I was making videos. I had no idea that anybody would be interested in fixing up this building, so that kind of took me by surprise, and the channel took a bit of a left turn. But anyway, back when I was just posting those videos, somebody from back here in the States had seen the video and reached out, and we started a conversation. And that person, who I will link to in the description below, he's got like he's got a Facebook Marketplace page. So he reached out to me with a lot of helpful information, and we became fast friends. And once I started making the videos about the building, I didn't have a whole lot of contact from him. But he reached out and said, hey, there's something on Facebook Marketplace. I want it, but it's too far away. So, but it's right in your hometown. So that caught me a little bit by surprise. And when I checked it out, I thought that would be perfect for my break room project. So yeah. So thanks to him, and I'll put a link to his Marketplace page down below. So yeah, so before I can get going, there's the trailer I'm going to need in order to go pick up what I'm getting. And it's full of brush from earlier this summer. You can tell by the fact that it's autumn and it's all dried out, brown and dead, that it's been on there a while. So because I've got so many things, so many balls that I'm juggling in the air, a lot of times I don't get to certain things until I'm forced to, and today I'm forced to deal with that. And it's not a big deal, because Charleston, the town where I'm at, has a place that's free to the community for people who aren't contractors, for just private people, to get rid of their vegetation. So I think I've actually showed that in a previous video. So what I need to do is back up this truck and hook up and take that and get rid of it. So my brother made a surprise for me and put a decal from a local printer here in town on the side of the truck. So I'm big time now, big time. But let's see if I'm big time enough to actually back up to that trailer hitch. Technology is amazing. So yeah, this is a really nice service for the community here. Look at the size of that mountain. I mean, it's just like hills behind hills back there. Yeah, so I'm gonna do my little part to contribute to the collection. Okay, yeah, all done. Let's go. Okay, so I'm about 13 minutes early, and looks like it's a storage locker place. I've met this gentleman once before. I know that he deals in vintage furniture, but sometimes antique furniture and stuff. And at one point, he even asked about doing something there at the building, but it's just not up to code yet. So that's a conversation for the future. But I thought I might take this time and just share a little bit about what I'm picking up. So this is a set of lockers, and I actually sold a set of lockers that I wish I hadn't, but that's the thing. I have to keep hustling and doing things to find the money to continue on with the project. But this is a great consolation set of lockers because it's got a cool exterior. Because it's got a cool exterior and nice patina, and they're wood lockers. So they actually came out of an Air Force base, so that gives them a little something extra as well. So, but as soon as I saw them, I was grateful to my friend for pointing them out to me, because they have the perfect look for the room I'm working on right now. So yeah, hopefully he's going to be here just anytime and be able to load them up. All right, so I just pulled over and there's some little vandals wreaking havoc. Let's go talk to him. Oh, no, you did not. All right, come here for a second. You want to come here for a second?
No, I'm good.
I need to talk to you. I spend a lot of time and energy trying to fix this building up. Really a lot. It's a really difficult task.
He wasn't breaking a window, he was breaking a rock.
I just sat right over there and saw him throw a bunch of rocks at my building. Look at how bad that smashed out right there.
I was over there.
Holy cow. Look at that.
That wasn't
What are you doing? This is not your property. You like harming people?
No, bro, that's crazy.
What are your name? No, you're gonna stay right here. I'm gonna call the police.
No.
Yes. I'm gonna follow you home wherever you go.
I did nothing.
I just saw you guys throwing rocks from over there.
I wasn't throwing a rock.
I just saw you guys doing
I
it.
was over there picking up.
Look, there's about 20 missing windows there
Is
now.
that us?
Yes, I just.
No, that is not us. That is other people. We threw one. Okay, I'm not lying. We threw one rock.
I sat right there in the corner and watched
Yeah,
you.
we threw one rock. I swear, bro.
No, I'm calling the police.
No.
You're gonna go get your dad on me?
That's crazy.
Go get him. I'd like to talk to him.
No, that's crazy.
I want to talk to your dad.
Close to me, bro. I swear.
I'm not getting close to you. I'm gonna follow you home so I know where you live.
No, you're following us home like creep.
I picked up a rock and that was it.
You're following us home. Like
They knocked that metal square in. It's like sheet metal that was caulked in. That's been punched out. And that giant one right there, my gosh. So, when a kid's like 11 years old, what are you gonna do? You know, they can give them a city ticket. I guess I can go to juvenile court. I don't know. Oh man, I just wanted to stop because it's so senseless. They don't benefit from that. Yeah. Oh well. I got more important things to be dealing with right now, so I'm gonna get back to it. My battery was low, so I turned off the camera. The kid, I think I got him on film calling me a creep, but he was calling me a the whole time I was following him home. So I don't know, the kid's got guts, that's for sure. He was at an insult to injury there. So as far as I could tell, the little girl hadn't quite thrown something yet. She had a rock in her hand, but she hadn't gotten around to throwing it. And when the police were on their way, she said, I got anxiety. And I said, yeah, well, I mean, at least I thought to myself, yeah, I would too if I just got caught red-handed making trouble. So, okay, so I'm back in the building. I have what I went for, and I want to show that with you guys. I gotta get a furniture dolly because one of the pieces is really big. So let me take care of that, and I'll meet you guys back out by the trailer, and we'll get it unloaded. If you've been following the channel, you know this is the room that I want to make the break room in, or the little office type space, hangout space. And the colors in this room are all like yellow, green, brown tones in the brick. Basically, it's like kind of yellow, cream, brown, and green. A lot of this will be gone, and I'll expose the tin, but there's definitely a color palette in here. So keep that in mind when you check this out. It's pretty awesome.
Okay. So this is clearly not the thing. I gotta get these off before I can get to it, so. When I went to pick it up, he had this wrought iron table and 4 chairs with a glass top, and he only wanted $50 for it. So I thought it was perfect because there's this space out front. It's like a little cubby there, a little cubby hole. And I think at one point in time there was actually a picnic table back there. I don't know if it was like a smoking area or what, but I think it would be the perfect place to put that table and chairs. Let me get out of the wind here. I think it would be the perfect place to put that table and chairs. Have to kind of like edge all these cracks out and get it cleaned up. But it would be amazing to have like an outdoor space where you could actually have a proper sit down for lunch in the nice weather. So it's old, it's wrought iron, it's pretty cool. So the other thing I was thinking was, since the chairs don't actually have a flat surface or a platform where you could plant your keister, I have that slate upstairs. And I was thinking maybe I could cut that and put it in. But I'm not sure about that because I could save that slate for some high-end stuff that I want to make, some nice furniture. So what do you think? Having 4 chairs with slate tops, would that be worth using that material? Let me know what you guys think. So. Okay, so hi down there. This guy actually does have a glass surface for the top of it, so. What is it with me and glass lately? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool for like a deck or a patio or whatever. I do want to put it outside, but I'm thinking maybe I should not use that glass, just because all the rocks that are flying around this place, it's a recipe for disaster. But if it breaks, and I have to replace it, and I was going to replace it anyway, so yeah, I'll just put it out like it is. I've got more important things to worry about. So, all right, time to unload the lockers. All right, so while we got it up in the light here, let's have a look at it. Darn it, it's faced the wrong way. It's in the shadows. I think it's still possible to see it. So remember the green and yellow and brown colors in that room. I think that this thing is going to look spectacular when it goes in there. So sadly, the room isn't ready for it yet. So I'm just going to bring it in here, put it with the other antique stuff. And actually, once I get it in here, we can take a better look at it. So let me go ahead and get that loaded and we'll look at it. Okay, so one thing I didn't think about was that this mower, isn't that a beautiful sight? This mower is in the way. And as I recall, last time I came home, these tanks must not be airtight because it's all evaporated out. It is bone dry. And I don't think there's a neutral on it. So I'm gonna have to get a furniture roller and balance it and turn it sideways to get it through there. So here we go. Is one of the top priorities for me because I want to get the truck and trailer in, be able to drive all the way back and forth here. I have a whole bunch of wood, scrap wood to take out, and I have a bunch of scrap metal I'm going to take to the scrapyard. That'll be fun to see if anybody can guess how much I'll get for each load. So before I do that, I gotta get this cleared out so I can actually drive back and forth through here. So, all right, let me see if I can balance this. The good thing is it's not too heavy. It looks heavier than it is. Okay, we got that. But I saw something I wanted to comment on if I can get the light out of the camera there. See that tinfoil wrapper? So I guess I'm a smuggler because I just recently flew from Poland and landed in Chicago, and they have this like a little questionnaire that says, do you have any meat or vegetable products you're bringing into the country? One time somebody put some Polish kabanosa, it's like dehydrated sausage, in one of my bags. I didn't know about it. I honestly didn't know about it. And the Customs Bureau saw it in my bag. And I said, I did not pack that. And they were like, mm-hmm. And they fined me $100 and sent me on my way. So could have been much worse. This time, because of that layover in Germany with all the mice running on me, I was super tired, extremely tired. I had a bad headache on the plane, and I just was not with it when we landed. And I filled out that thing not knowing, and I had a sandwich in the bag that I didn't know about, and they didn't check. They didn't know. So My bad, if any of you guys out there listening, I'm sorry. But the reason I bring that up is I just found the empty wrap. I'll give you one guess who ate that. I mean, how cool are those? You know that people try to fake that, right? They try to age things, but it's impossible to fake it like that. So I bought it from a guy who said that it came out of an Air Force base in Texas. So I don't know which one that would be. He said that he's selling it because he deals in furniture, but one thing was he thought it was metal when he bought it on auction. And when he got there, found out that it was wood. So it does have that kind of look like a metal locker, even when you open it up, because it's got that flat dark brown paint on it. And it's got a shelf and a wooden dowel for a rack. Which, look at that wear. You can tell that was used for a long, long time. Look at all those nicks from hanging the hangers on there. It's cool. So we got a metal hook here. The only thing that's missing, which would make it totally perfect, is numbers. So, no major damage to it. It's ultra lightweight. So, it's not made of real thick wood, but it is solid wood. Let me back up again here. Oh, check out these handles. Also wood. And you can see right in the middle where people grab, right on the edges, it's all worn off just from hands grabbing and pulling over the years. So those little telltale signs are what you want to look for. And yeah, this is so awesome because of the color, the palette that's going to be in that room. I know for a fact I'm going to be really proud of that room when I get it done. So yeah, super stoked about that. And yeah, okay, so one more thing, and then I think we're going to call it a day, but stay tuned. Put this old high school science lab stool down so I can have a seat and have a chat with you guys. Yeah, look at that backdrop. Pretty awesome. Yeah, okay, so last time that kids broke into the building, you probably, if you have been around the show, you remember the video where the kids were like walking through the main bay here and just punching out windows one after another. And that was the first, because usually what happens is they come in, and I feel like we've talked about this subject to death, but it's like a major part of the story of renovating this building, so it is what it is. But anyway, the standard screenplay goes, the kids break in, we see them on camera, the cops get here in time to catch them, and then, which is good, we don't live in a big city because that would never happen, but we're in a small community and they respond really quick, so that's a good thing. But invariably, I get the call from the mom saying, my kid thought it was an abandoned building. Please, 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 don't press charges. Well, that last time, I didn't press charges, but I did not press charges. I just called them, let them know they were in the building, and never followed up on it. So one of the guys that I know that's around here pretty often said that one of those kids was his nephew, that they did have a court date. And I think they were getting like probation or something like that. So it did not result in any restitution.
Nobody contacted me about it. Nobody contacted me to let me know that it was resolved or anything. Maybe that's something I have to look up for myself. But I get a lot of comments on both sides of the fence. You should press charges. You should really, others say, oh, they're just kids. And, I just don't want it to happen. I don't want kids getting in trouble. I just don't want them messing with this place because it is hard enough to do this. And I don't have a bucket truck yet. And those are way up on the second and third floor. And so that is definitely a day or two project to put plastic up. So I don't have a bunch of snow blowing in the winter and then melting on the, ancient hardwood floors. So yeah, that's a problem. Now, this is a little bit more complicated because, first of all, he called me a pedophile and a creep. No, just kidding. It's a little bit more complicated because they're like 11 years old. So the policeman came and said, maybe they can get a ticket, but that's going to be the extent of it. So I think there's maybe juvenile court like the previous kids. I don't know. But the police officers were like, they threw a rock in a window. Maybe you should just ask about getting it paid for. And the couple thoughts go through my mind when that happens. The first one is, it's not like a big desire of mine to punish the kids. I don't even need restitution. I just want them to stay away. The problem is that if I was going to, go down some road where I'm suing for restitution or doing the pressing charges thing, whatever, there's like 2 more kids next week that have no idea that happened that do it again. So basically, I'm going to do what I did with the last time, which is I'll notify the cops. They can decide press charges. The city attorney can deal with that. They'll be aware of it. The arrest or report or whatever will happen. And that'll be out of my hands. But the thing that I can control is fixing the outside of the building. So once I get this place buttoned up, so I've got on the ground floor pretty much all the way around the building, I have all of the windows sealed. I'd love to have those glass. I left the frames in because maybe that's a possibility in the future. But they're all sealed all the way around the bottom. So if I can do that on the second and third floor, I'm pretty confident that 99% of my problems are going to be over. And that ball's in my court. That's something I can do. So what I'm going to do is just keep plugging away and try to get it all buttoned up. I've still got some leaky roof issues. I'll be working on that tomorrow and the next day. Not sure about making videos about working on the roof because they're not too interesting, right? Other than just letting you guys, or just keeping you updated that progress is happening. So once that is squared away, these windows all getting sealed and all this work I'm doing on windows, darn it, this building will be almost in the dry. And then I can focus exclusively on clean out and then the electric and the plumbing, and good Lord, we're getting there. So, okay, thanks guys so much. Sorry about the long monologue, but it's pretty stressful. I didn't know whether I should throttle those kids or start laughing because he was so funny. So he was pretty terrified. He was calling me names and trying to make me feel like I was I should be on To Catch a Predator or something. That was the only card he had to play. He was playing a bluff and hoping that would scare me off or something. But they just lived like 2 blocks away. It was a crime of opportunity. And so what I'll be doing this afternoon is walking down the road and picking up rocks, getting them out of there because it was a crime of opportunity. There was a window, there was a rock. What are you gonna do? All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.